Hello, we're here today at the Grove, and I have Shaleen Devgun, our Chief Innovation and Technology Officer here at Schneider. Shaleen, we've been talking over the years about this building and what it can mean, but we also said it's the least important part. It's really about our aspirations as a company as we think about evolving, adapting, and innovating on behalf of our customer and associate experience here at Schneider.
Yeah, so Mark, as you know, our goal has always been to curate a space where we can sort of reimagine and create the future of this industry. And this space, this physical space, a manifestation of that desire and that commitment that we're making to sort of lead this industry in pragmatic innovation. So it's great to be here today after all the work that's gone into getting to this place.
Well, you've done a great job. It's absolutely spectacular. Let's take a walk around and show people what we got here.
Absolutely, love to.
Shaleen, you know, innovation comes in many different forms. It could be a continuous improvement project to improve a critical process. It could be creative destruction across the service we have today that we want to enhance the value to. Or it could be something completely new, a new innovation around a new service offering to add value to our customers. How is this building set up to inspire us to execute against that?
So Mark, I think it helps us do all of those. So let's talk about a continuous improvement where we know what X is. We're coming in with a very deliberate goal in mind, getting a team in here, working together to go fix a problem. This building is ideal for that. But it also has some of the foundational technologies that you would need to be able to truly reimagine, disrupt something we do today, and the ability to ideate, collaborate and ideate, and then prototype rapidly, and then test that new technology out. So we've got state-of-the-art technologies that are in this building to be able to do just that.
You know, Shaleen, we're just a couple of weeks into the soft opening of the building, but we've had some associate groups working some projects. We've had some customer activity. What's the early feedback and maybe a favorite story or two?
There's a couple already, Mark. So we were opportunistic in using the soft opening to test, you know, how this would work. And we were in here with one of our customers, and you had an opportunity to go meet them. And just bringing them into the space and working with them to solve a problem that is symbiotic for them and us has been wonderful. So we went in there not expecting anything, but the fact that we were able to collaborate as one team was super exciting to our associates, but more to our customers who've never experienced us in that manner. So that's one of my favorite stories already from a customer perspective. The other thing is, one of our purpose for this building is to be able to bring innovation and the ability to innovate to all our associates. So there have been some great suggestions coming from our associates who are in the trenches every day, dealing with our customers, you know, working with our driver associates, and there's some phenomenal ideas that have come to us already, and we're not even started yet.
Let's finish up at the nest and show the folks the view from up there. You know, Shaleen, if we project 5 years from now and look back on the events of 2023, what will we, in your view, define success?
So Mark, it's just like us to be very proud of what we've accomplished from an innovation perspective and be equally disillusioned with not having done enough. So I would presume we'll bring some of that to it, but really, to me, it's about setting goals around our ability to
And momentarily, I will be turning it over to Shaleen Devgun, our Chief Innovation and Technology Officer and a driving force behind the Grove, to offer his comments on what it means for our company today, but more importantly, what does it mean for our future aspirations. But first of all, we have a few guests that I'd like to recognize here this morning. We have David Brooker from Representative Gallagher's office. Thank you for being here. Jennifer Garner from Senator Baldwin's office. We have Justin Nishimito from the Oneida Nation, our outstanding county executive, Troy Streckenbeck. That little commentary. From the Don Schneider School of Business at St. Norbert's, we have Dan Heiser, and we have Kelly Armstrong from the Green Bay Chamber of Commerce. And we're also live streaming to all of our locations around the nation of Mexico, to our Schneider team, so welcome to our field associates. Many of you in attendance today were on this very exciting and rewarding journey for us over, it feels like the last 5 years, but I think it's only been over the last year and a half. So I'd like to just take a moment and recognize those contributions. This first started with a firm out of Chicago, Gensler, who helped us with this initial conception and schematic design. It really helped us with what you see as the look and feel here today. But what's really neat about a project like this is you really get a chance to see the vibrancy and the skill in the local community and the businesses that really brought this to life. And so in a project like this, we have EUA, who have offices here in Green Bay. They did the final design, helped us reimagine it on this site because originally we were going to consider this at a different campus building. And they helped us with the engineering and construction administration. They worked with a number of other vendors to help with the pond, the solar, flowers, and the highly efficient geothermal heating and cooling. That's all part of this building. So thank you to Matt and Michael. The C.D. Smith's team served as our general construction and construction management firm. Todd and Chris were outstanding. R.A. Smith was the civil engineer and landscape architecture. They did everything right, but get the spring to cooperate. So we're almost finished, but I think it's going to be outstanding when we get a chance to finish it up here with the weather improving. The Nordon Business Environments Group completed the design and the furniture installation. And another local company, women-owned, Elevate 97, helped with the branding, the signage design, and implementation. I think I saw Joy, Linda, and Katie here, so thank you for that. And finally, Turnkey Technologies installed the data and network equipment infrastructure. So the PERS team helped us finish that up. And of course, there are many Schneider associates that brought this building and capabilities in it, which is the most important, is the capabilities inside the building to life. So I won't name everybody, but I'll hit just a few. Brian and Shane, Megan, Glenn, Don, Pat, and Chris, among a sea of others, so thank you. We originally conceived this intention late 2018, early 2019, and we wanted it to percolate a bit. And then we filtered it through a pandemic and a global supply chain crisis. And we came out the other side of that, a stronger organization and one even more committed to making sure that our associates had all the tools necessary to continue to thrive, adapt, and innovate into the future. And this is what we're celebrating today. So I'm pleased to introduce Shaleen, our Executive Vice President and Chief Innovation Officer, to offer his comments.
I'm going to take the liberty of moving this mic. For those of you that know me, know podiums and I don't go well together. So thank you for the kind words, Mark, and welcome to the Grove. You know, for over 80 plus years, Schneider's led our industry in pragmatic innovation. We've done that in a very Schneider-esque way, which is understated, deliberate, but not flashy, more substance over form. The Grove represents a manifestation of a desire to continue to lead this industry in pragmatic innovation for the next 80 plus years. In a world that's very different from the last 80 we've seen, the rate and pace of technology is different. The ability to create something, rapidly destroy it, to create something even better. That's what the Grove means to us. When Mark talked about this journey, it seems like a lifetime. When we first talked about this space, we wanted to curate an environment where our associates, the best in the industry, could come together and really reimagine our business without any inhibitions, without any boundary conditions. The ability to dream, the ability to really ask ourselves, what if? And we're going to do just that in the Grove. I sincerely believe that we will define here in Green Bay the future of freight mobility. And the Grove is the first step in being able to set out on that journey. And I can't thank you all enough to being part of that, this momentous moment for us, as Mark pointed out. So what do we think? How do we use this space? There's a bunch of things you'll appreciate as you walk through the building, but we're going to use this space to collaborate with our customers. We're going to bring in customers from all over the country to solve their most difficult supply chain issues. We're going to go create symbiotic opportunities for them, for us to forward integrate into their value chains, to become more of a trusted partner with them. We're going to get our associates in, some of those that you see today. These are not paid actors. There's actually work going on at the Grove today. The ability to come together as a team quickly when we see a problem and in rapid fashion, not in weeks, not in months, but in days, be able to figure out a solution, then even faster implement that solution that creates sustainable business change. That's what we're doing in this building. We're using this space to attract the best of the best, young and old entrepreneurs that share our vision to change this industry for the better. We're going to go collaborate with other centers of innovation on both sides of the coast, bring them in here, and make Green Bay the place you want to be if you want to work in freight tech and you want to work in freight. That's what the Grove does for us. And, there's a lot of work with team members that are here that has gone to get to this space. I cannot, this has truly been a team effort, starting with our executive team, down to all the associates that have worked really hard to make this space a reality. And I can frankly say the best is yet to come. We've talked, Mark and I have talked about this a lot around, hey, in the end, this is a building. It's a really nice building, but it's a building. It's the work that matters. But I will tell you something, as I have walked into this space over the last 3 months, as we've tried to experiment how we want to use the space, every time I walk into the space, there's something more here. There's this sense of energy, this anticipation that I personally feel as I walk in. And I think it's those 80-plus years of innovation that are behind you, propelling us to do even greater things in the future. So as you tour this building today, I hope you feel that energy too, and you leave with that excitement about what we're about to do and what we're going to do with this space in the coming years. With that, I want to say thank you once again, and I'll hand it over to Mark to move us forward. Thank you, Mark.
Wow. Outstanding. Thank you, Shaleen. So Mr. Gallagher, or Mike Gallagher, couldn't be here today, but he visited us a couple of weeks ago, and he filmed a video and wanted to share that. And so we'll tee that up, and we'll get to our ribbon cutting and on to the next part of the program.
I'm here at the Grove. What an incredible, incredible facility. That is a testament to an incredible company. Schneider is obviously a world leader in moving goods from point A to point B, and is really the reason we have so much innovation here in Northeast Wisconsin in the trucking industry. And what an incredible thing to have a dedicated innovation facility to both showcase and celebrate Schneider's leading position as an industry leader and innovator, but also to plant the seeds for future innovation and attract some of the best and brightest minds to come to Northeast Wisconsin, come work at Schneider, come work with Schneider, raise their family here. This is an incredible, incredible achievement. So congratulations to Schneider. I look forward to hanging out here because I like the space so much. I don't want my staff to see it because they're going to defect and work here exclusively, but thank you for letting me be part of this.
All right. So on behalf of our 17,000 associates around the United States and Mexico, we would like to thank you for taking the time to come visit us today. We are now going to invite you, if you choose, to walk around. We have some tour guides, can tell you how we're using the building and answer any questions you have. We have Brian and Shane, if you'd raise your hand. They're conveniently located behind you. And we're available for any questions. And so thanks again for coming.